What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, apparently undefeated 3-division world champion, former super featherweight WBA super world champion, 135-pound WBA regular champion, 140-pound WBA regular champion, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis, 27 wins, no losses, no draw. 25 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Gervonta Tank Davis on his Twitch apparently announced that January 7th. Now on his Twitter, he stated that January he'll be back, and now on his Twitch, he stated that January 7th he'll be back in the ring. And he alludes to fighting undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia. 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. This is a fight that Gervonta Tank Davis has wanted. This is a fight that Ryan Garcia has called for and wanted. And now it looks like it's on the verge of coming to fruition, right? So this is long in the making. Long in the making. Before Gervonta Tank Davis fought Mario Barrios, and right after he fought 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Leo Santa Cruz and brutally knocked him out, they seem to be in negotiations to make this fight happen, okay? This is at the same time Ryan Garcia had his biggest step up in competition when he fought Olympic gold medalist, British lightweight star title contender Luke Campbell, okay? To which Ryan Garcia was floored by a left hook in the fight, and then he got up and he dropped Luke Campbell with a hook to the body and stopped Luke Campbell with that exact same hook to the body, right? And obviously, everybody started to say, imagine if Gervonta Tank Davis land that very same left hook. Gervonta Tank Davis is a southpaw. Ryan Garcia is an orthodox fighter. And everybody started to say, imagine if Gervonta Tank Davis land that left hook, right? And when he landed that left hook, when he lands that left hook, can Ryan Garcia get back up? Ryan Garcia was excited that he faced adversity against Luke Campbell. He was excited because he's been pinned with the label of, social media star, superstar, turned boxer. Even though he has an amateur pedigree, he's been boxing since he was 5 years old, but his claim to fame is that he has 9 million social media followers. That's Ryan Garcia's claim to fame, right? He's never fought for a world title, nor has he ever won a world title, right? So everybody knows Ryan Garcia. His popularity is not off the sport of boxing. It's off of his video clips, hitting a cobra bag, hand speed, and things of that nature, right? And so Ryan Garcia, when he was dropped by Luke Campbell, got up and then stopped Luke Campbell. He proved the point, at least to himself, and he felt like he proved the point to the fans, but definitely to himself, and he was excited, right? And he stated that he was going to fight Gervonta Tank Davis next, right? And it didn't happen, obviously, right? Ryan Garcia then went on to go on Mike Tyson's podcast and tell Mike Tyson, I'm knocking Tank out in 2 or 3 rounds, and Tank is just too small. Mike Tyson even FaceTimed Tank Davis. Tank Davis told Mike Tyson, to put Ryan on. Let's make the fight happen. See, because Tank Davis is not capping. When he said he wanted to fight, he wanted to fight. Ryan Garcia, people feel like, and I felt like at that time, that Ryan Garcia was doing it for the clout. Gervonta Tank Davis is the cash cow from 140 on down, right? Gervonta Tank Davis, broke the record for the live gate, the Barclays Center, with $5 million gate. So, he has a lot of star status, and so a lot of people want to piggyback off of it. And I felt like Ryan Garcia saw an opportunity, he's a very shrewd businessman. He's very good at marketing himself. Hence the reason why social media is so big. And so with that said, Ryan Garcia then goes on to say that he got a possible fight with legendary 8 division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao on the table, and that he's going to step away from the Tank Davis fight because he got the opportunity to fight Manny Pacquiao, right? And then Manny Pacquiao and his team come out and they like, listen, we're going to take Ryan Garcia to court for using our name. We have no interest in fighting Ryan Garcia, right? Manny Pacquiao is a welterweight. So they show we have no interest in Ryan Garcia fight. And that's not true. We didn't contact him, had no conversation. And Ryan Garcia then, Oscar De La Hoya, Olympic gold medalist, 6th division world champion, Mexican-American superstar boxer, Oscar De La Hoya, he then goes on to say, that it was all essentially a hoax, right? That Ryan Garcia was trying to speak it into existence. It wasn't true. So he walked away from the Tank Davis negotiations, right? For a fight that's not true. That's not happening, right? And so with that said, okay, Ryan Garcia then enters negotiations with Javier Fortuna, right? Instead of fighting, going back into the negotiations with Tank Davis, he goes into negotiations with Javier Fortuna, right? That falls through. He then cites that he has health issues, mental health issues, and he can't fight Javier Fortuna. He pulls out the Javier Fortuna fight. Then he's out for a year. He states that he's going to fight Joseph Jojo Diaz. He don't take that fight, cites that he got a hand injury. We don't see Ryan Garcia for a whole year. Then Ryan Garcia comes back. He fights Manuel Tago. Then he fights against Javier Fortuna. He beats both of them. And now we are where we are today with Ryan Garcia possibly fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. So you can follow me and see where I'm saying that he has never accomplished much in the sport of boxing itself as it pertains. He's accomplished a lot as a social media mogul, right? And so that label has stuck with him. Now he has fast hands, he's big, he's strong, he got power in both hands. And I would make the case he got the best left hook in boxing. Best hooks in boxing. That left hook to the body, at least. I think he got the best left hook to the body. It's fast, it's quick, it's a blur, and it's very, very effective. So I would say Ryan Garcia arguably has the best hook in boxing, right? And he has power and amateur pedigree. So this is a good fight. I think he started to mature, but his last 2 fights have taken place at junior welterweight at 140, right? Because I believe Ryan Garcia is the biggest of the 4 kings, by far. Make no mistake about it. Ryan Garcia is definitely the biggest out of himself, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and Teofimo Lopez. He's by far the biggest of the group. So he struggles to make the weight. I heard that it could be a catch weight of 136 or possibly 137 or something of that magnitude. Now Tank Davis he's not the biggest guy in the world, but Tank Davis has had a fight at 140 when he beat Mario Barrios for the WBA regular title at 140. So he's campaigned at 140, but definitely 140 favors Ryan Garcia. It allows him he's going to balloon up to 150 pounds or more. Tank Davis is not going to be that big the night of the fight. He'll be able to absorb Tank Davis's punches better. I'm not saying he'll be able to withstand them over a test of time, but he'll be able to absorb them more, right? And that's what they want. They want Tank Davis to come up in weight, so Ryan Garcia, they'll have a catch weight. Tank Davis is not going to have a catch weight with a rehydration limit. That's just not the makeup of who Gervonta Tank Davis is. He's not going to have a catch weight with a rehydration limit. That's not who he is. That's not what he does. So with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis is going to fight, let's say the fight happens at 137, 136.5 or whatever. Ryan Garcia is going to be all 150 pounds the night of the fight. Easy. He might be 155 the night of the fight. Tank is going to probably be about 145 pounds. Tank ballooned up in weight in between fights, unhealthy weight, right? That's just regular, naturally eating, unstrict diet, unclean diet, and enjoying the fruits of his labors and hanging out and having drinks. That's where Tank Davis's weight came from. Is Tank Davis's weight didn't come from, him just being a big guy. No, he's not a big guy. Ryan Garcia is a naturally big guy. So Tank Davis, the night of the fight, is probably going to gain 10 pounds, maybe 12, and that's pushing it. So they want Tank Davis to come up with a catch weight or come to 140 because he's the second hardest puncher in the sport of boxing behind only Deontay Wilder, right? His explosive power is amazing, and they understand that. So they understand that they want to put Gervonta Tank Davis in a position where Ryan Garcia can be successful and absorb his punching power, and they don't have to worry. You always have to worry about his power, but they don't have to worry about it as much because they're going to feel like Ryan is a much bigger guy. He's much taller, and he'll be able to, he's big enough to absorb Tank's punches. I don't think that Tank cares because Tank plans on landing a punch on Ryan Garcia's chin, and you don't gain weight in your chin. But, we saw Tank in the beginning of the fight when Mario Barrios struggled with the size and the range of Mario Barrios. And Ryan is just as big as Mario Barrios, but Ryan has faster hands and way more power than Mario Barrios. And that's the difference, right? I think that Mario Barrios is a more technically, fundamentally skilled boxer than Ryan Garcia. But Ryan Garcia has just better natural gifts, God-given gifts, than Mario Barrios. So it's going to be a very, very interesting fight, point blank period. So let's see how this unfolds. Tank Davis apparently takes the Twitch. I missed it. Tank Davis posts things and then he takes it down. So apparently he took the Twitch and he said on his Twitch January 7th. Now I know on his Twitter he stated January, so now he just gave you an actual date of January 7th. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.